Hey, good morning, everybody. This is Joyce, and I am back first with a little PSA. Okay, I want to tell you guys about this camera setup that I have. I got this after doing some research. I looked at Kevin, I think his name is Kevin Muldoon. You'll know him. He has a very nice Scottish accent. But I stopped doing videos for a couple reasons. One was because this setup was just horrible. I just felt like I was really contorted when I was trying to do these videos, was reaching around the camera, and it was just really uncomfortable, or either I was off to the side. I mean, you name it, it was bad. Well, then I decided, no, go ahead and give it a try, you know. But then my camera broke. The threads on the bottom of the camera were stripped, and I went to, several places to try to get it fixed, but it's a Sony camera, and they were like, no, Sony wants you to send the camera back to them, and it's not under warranty anymore because it's so old. So after I called and I talked to some Sony service centers, I was like, you know what, this is crazy. I'll just buy a new camera. So we'll talk a little bit about that in a minute too. But first, let me tell you about this setup. This is my PSA 1 studio arm, and this thing is awesome. This is it's a regular boom microphone holder, like the kind you would see on the at the radio station. Very, very inexpensive, very heavy duty. It has like an amazing reach. It's a rotating arm. It has a horizontal reach of like 32.5 and a vertical reach of 33. So I think my work table is about 5 feet. So it reaches pretty far across my table. It clamps to the table as long as you have a ledge that's about 2 inches. It's very portable. Again, like I said, it's very inexpensive. You can find these online, or I got this one at my local store. It's called the Guitar Center, and it wasn't very expensive at all. With tax and everything, it was $108.24. And this part right here is what's going to allow you to attach this to a tripod ball head is what you're going to need. He recommended this one. It's very heavy duty, and it's very inexpensive. Some of the things about this, again, it's heavy duty. It's 360 degrees rotation. This little ball in here allows it to do that. So between the arm swiveling 360 degrees and this 360 degrees capability, I can do different shots at different angles without worrying about, everything being all crazy looking when you guys view it. It has the built-in balance, and for this there is no assembly. That's one of the greatest things. And it's only $16.88, and this is heavy duty. Now, you don't have to get this one, and you don't even have to get this arm, but just getting an arm and the tripod head, this is really going to help a lot of people out there. So these two were very inexpensive. Together with tax and everything, it was like less than 130 bucks. So that's just an idea for anybody who is looking for a new video sharing setup, which I desperately needed. Again, I told you my camera broke as well, so, and to get it repaired was just crazy. So I got a Canon Vixia HFR 80. This is, it's a nice little inexpensive camera. It comes with 16 gigabytes of internal storage. Plus I bought another 128. It was very inexpensive too. It was on sale, and these have gone down tremendously. But this one for 128 gigabytes, this one was $19.99. Yeah, it was $19.99, and it's 640 minutes. This one also has Wi-Fi enabled, but it's not Bluetooth. So when you start getting into Bluetooth, because they want you to buy every piece of technology out there that's upgraded, but once you start getting into Bluetooth and 4K and all that business, then you start getting into $1,000 and more dollars. So seeing as how we're not shooting motion pictures, I didn't think I needed that. But now if you can't do this, of course, because I researched, you know, how was I going to get this done? And I started to do the PVC deal, and that's very, very inexpensive. So if you feel like the setup that I was just showing you was a little bit too much, there is the PVC option. And there's also, like, so let me just tell you about the PVC option. It's, you know, and you just put out their PVC camera setup or overhead setup. You can call it anything, and you'll see there are hundreds of videos out there. And I've seen them anywhere. You can build a good one anywhere from $7 to $15. So, and that's like with tax included. And they used PVC pipes and joints. You might need a saw, but nothing, you know, that you can't get at your local store, and you know that you wouldn't feel comfortable buying. You know, you don't need a miter saw, which for me, if I was going to make it, I was going to buy a miter saw. So that's way too much money, and it's overkill. But it's just something. It's an excuse to buy a miter saw so I can do other things. And also sandbags and other kind of stabilizers. For me, I didn't like that setup because it wasn't easily collapsible. I need something that I'm going to be able to take off of my workstation and my work table right away and put it away. So depending on which one you were going to get, you were either going to get the pipes that had the threads on them, or the pipes that didn't have threads and all that. So I didn't really feel like that was going to be a good deal for me. So I kept researching, and that's when I came up with this setup. Let me take this away. If you have a good camera, this is all you need right here. And again, you don't have to buy this Rode. It's very, very good, heavy duty, and you don't have to buy the Per Gear, but it's also very heavy duty. So if you need something that's very durable, this is going to be a good setup for you. The other reason why the PVC wouldn't work for me is because I need something, I need to be able to put it away, like I said, but I don't have any more space in my craft room. I can't, you know, buy equipment that I'm going to have to take down and find some place to store it. So this is just clamped on to the end of my table, and I just move it out the way when I need to and move it back. I can keep the camera on it unless I'm charging it, you know, just push it out the way, no problem. So that was just my little inexpensive video sharing setup, which I think is inexpensive compared to what it could be out there. So let me know what you think, and if you guys decide to buy this. I love it, absolutely love it. The installation was very, very easy. Also, let me just let you know, this Rode, if you don't want to move your, if you don't want to be able to move the arm around, they have two different mounts. They have the one where you can screw it onto the ledge of whatever you're going to use it on, or you can actually mount it into your table or on your desktop or wherever you want, wherever you're going to be shooting. So that was just a little idea. So now I'm going to go and try to do some projects so that I can share with you. And let's see if this camera setup really is working for me. Till then, bye-bye.